Hello. Hello. That's right, I've got a keyboard. Not sponsored by Corsair. Don't know. I don't know. Corsair, reach out to me if you want. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It is technically pre-release day. It's for a lot of people, it's technically release day for OP17, the 17th set of the One Piece card game and the 4th anniversary of the game as we know it. So very big things. Very big things. And to celebrate the 4 years, we've got 3 boxes. Yeah, it's probably makes sense. Probably makes sense. But yeah, honestly, I'm just happy to get some boxes. I'm happy that I'm able to stream right now. It's been a really weird week. I've been on call for jury duty the entire week. And then literally as I was driving to the courthouse, they're like, you're good. I'm like, okay. Because like, they called me like last night. I got a message that said, I need to come in. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll come in. On my way there. And then it says like, nah, JK, never mind. So, which let me get these boxes, which let me get some curry because I was already in the neighborhood for it. So I had a good meal. Got some Boss coffee. You guys can't see it from this camera. Boss coffee, bam. Another treat for me. So it's already like, it's been pretty good. From like how stressed out I was this morning to where I'm at today. Like right now, it's been a whirlwind of a day. So I'm going to tempt fate some more and open some boxes and see what's up. And that's it. That's how we're doing. So hope you guys are well. I'll wait a moment before we start opening some boxes just to see some people. Just because this was an impromptu, I am free now, so I am streaming now stream. And that is where we're at. That is where we're at. But I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are able to get into some release events. I hope you guys are made sense for your wallet, which is a moving target, I'm sure, for a lot of people. But I hope you guys got it figured out. And yeah, that's just how I'm feeling. Let's see. About 30 minutes ago, I had my first pre-release on my table. People pull crazy hits. Gold Shanks, Hockey Zoro, and I got an Alt Kaido leader and an Alt SR. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. I've got a pre-release. I got into 2, so I'm on 1 tomorrow and 1 on Wednesday, which will be good. And it just means like I get some Luffy's, and there it is. Millie with the rate of 6. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, Millie. What have you been up to today? You're also opening some One Piece OP7. I'm hoping. Hope you got some good hits. Let me know if that's the case. If you're just chilling, let me know too. I do not mind. Do not mind raiders. You hope, yeah. So like, actually, let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Let me see right now. Let me just see something real quick. Let me see. Sorry, a moment. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I wrote an article for somewhere. I wasn't sure if it went up already or not. Let's see. You're open some OP17. Got some good hits. You got the Hockey Odin and Luffy Alt and open 2 boxes. Of the Hockey rares, I think it's Odin and Zoro are tied. I'm sure the Yamato one is expensive, and it is good in the deck that plays it. So Garp is fine. But Garp's probably the worst one, right? And then the Silver's Rayleigh, the Yellow Silver's Rayleigh, it's a really weird one. It's not like it's always been a cheap card, but it's been like a very usable card. So yeah, Hockey and the Luffy, as in the Alt-Art Luffy leader, the black one, I'm guessing. Those are very good. Audio cut off? Are we sure? Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Is it a YouTube thing? I see the levels. That if so, it's weird. I do not know. It may be a YouTube thing. I guess I have to wait. How do we tell people from YouTube? Audio good? Okay. I have literally no idea what happened. The only thing was I didn't change scenes. I just opened a tab on Chrome. So unless Chrome just like stole my microphone. No worries. No worries. No worries, no worries. Yeah, Luffy Leader. That's one of my favorite. And I'm guessing the not to rarity, but like the standard one just because he has 2 alt arts. The other one would be like, you know, people are joking it's a car payment, so or not payment, like a payment for a singular car. Can I bless your boxes tomorrow? Blessed, Anbu. You may praise or blame me for your boxes now. I will take that responsibility for you. There you go. Good luck. Good luck, especially with a 1 box, right? I also want to say before we get into it, I know this is like maybe the wrong place and way to do it. You don't need to buy boxes. I get to buy boxes because this is my job. It is probably way easier for you just to get singles for the cards that you want. You obviously can play some Gamba. Generally what I do is I open 3 to 4 boxes per set. That generally gets me enough for commons, uncommons, rares, and SRs, pick up the things I'm missing, and that's it. That's usually my strategy. I've been doing that for like 17. After pre-sales, yeah. Unless you need a card for like a thing, like you can probably wait. But like I gotta open some boxes. I also have to buy boxes because it's for tournament pricing. So also this is for very few people, but the pricing for Kyla Cup will be out this weekend, and then I'll have it formally announced and a page set up for it, but we'll be doing an event on September 1st. Is that what I put? Did I put September 1st? I think I put September 1st. I'm pretty sure I put September 1st. Probably one piece. Yeah, Tuesday, September 1st. Yeah. Okay. But Tuesday, September 1st will be our triple 1 box. Let's see. You're excited for it? Good. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, it is. This box is being 120. Yeah, agreed. I think everyone is. I had someone ask me today, like, what are your thoughts on like all the prices and stuff? I'm like, it's really tough for me because again, like a lot of this is like a business expense for me, so I can like, you know, it's more understood from my side if it's like a known cost, right? But like, it's really tough for players, and without, you know, I'm not even like a traditional player and stuff, but it is crazy. You're getting 2 at 35, 135. That's great. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of boxes from a lot of places. The most expensive was I got not these 3, but I got 3 for what was it, $250 a box, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll take it. Just so I can have them in case I need some extras for stuff. I mean, for the record, like I've gone through 17 sets. Let me see if I have it. This is literally the only sealed box I have besides OP17. It's the box of what? OP06. And it's because like I bought one too many by accident for tournament pricing. I keep no sealed product for this game. Okay, one quick lie. I have very few sealed product for this game. Very, very few. I still have a playset of not playset, but I have 4 of the super pre-release first edition starter decks. That's like the only sealed thing I have, which is a bit expensive. All I'm trying to say is that like I don't mind. Might be a set where I'm like of all the anniversary sets, OP05 was probably the biggest set. This is, I think, 3 like the like OP09 and OP13 were still big. This is probably the biggest anniversary set I've seen in a long time. Yeah, I think OP05 outside of, let's just like, you know, obviously set 1 2, but it's what it is. Yeah, I could build the entire deck I want to play for less than a box if I can't get them. Yeah, those ones are kind of Those ones are kind of expensive. I don't know the full price. I just know that it is now become a part of my retirement plan. So we'll just see. We'll just see. But yeah, that was just a case of like Yomi and I were doing like super pre-releases back in the day, and we got into another one, and we're just like, can we just keep? Or we just did a bunch of them, and honestly, these are super pre-releases where like they weren't filled out either, so we just ended up getting a extra set, and here we are. 4 years later, not exactly. I know it's the 4th anniversary, but it's the Japanese 4th anniversary, not the North American one. Because North American, the game launched, I think it was it December, November? It's definitely like fall, winter. So, but yeah, those are probably like the most expensive thing that I have in this room, outside of myself, right? And when my dog enters and leaves. So, anyways, let's open these boxes. We're gonna go through it. Last thing, let me know in chat which one you guys want me to open first, left, right, or center. I'll do that, and we'll get good to go. We'll open 3 boxes. We'll do a little bit of testing. We've been playing a lot of One Piece on the channel this week, so and mostly because I wasn't sure if I was going to have to be in jury duty next week. And now that I know that I will not be in jury duty next week, I'll probably be streaming a lot more streaming next week too. But that means I might do like a little bit of a less. So also, in case 1% of you are Fusion World fans, I don't know what I'm going to do for Story Booster 1. I literally cannot get any product. Like, upsettingly so, cannot buy any product, and I really don't know what I want to do about it. It literally, like, I know I haven't made any content for it, but it's because literally I don't have any product, and I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, Dragon Ball's just turned into literally a collector's game that the players, like, sometimes play. It's really, really tough. Yeah. All right. Looks like everyone's left, so we'll do left. I would say I would personally buy a box for 190, but I'm not in the same likely not in the same money bracket and job market as you. But I think like anything less than $200 is an okay deal. Yeah, like Fusion World, like sincerely, as someone who's been playing Fusion World since it launched in 2024, the prices have never been high until literally this year. And it is just like bad. Actually, okay, one more thing. Let me get a trash bag. I'll be literally right back. All right, trash bag. The 4th pack on the left has a hit. All right, well here we'll prove this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep this pack right here, just for you. We'll open it last. We'll open that last. So now you have to watch the stream, sucker. Got him. All right. I'll probably I got a couple more than the boxes that we're opening. I'll probably be selling SRs and stuff on the Discord. So it's gonna be like, I know there probably could be a better system, but I just post them when I'm ready to post them and when I can be on Discord and look at it for 30 minutes, and that's just how it is. So just keep your eyes peeled, but I'll be there. I also, like, I didn't know, we're gonna open our first pack, how much like SR Perona 1-drops are going for, and I think I've got like 3 or 4 extras of those, so I might pop those up there too. We'll just let you guys know. All right, I'm gonna read through the cards. Also, fun thing about this, I have to go through every cards, right, in case we get the Panda Man. So we got Jinbei, Orochi, Luffy, Jinbei, Bagua, Brule, Whitey Bay, Power to Destroy the World, Basil Hawkins, Broggy, Ben Beckman, and a Shanks SR. All right, cool. All right, best SR in the set. Can we get some free bulk for Linlin? Sure. Sure. I'll see. I'll see what it looks like. Disgusting card, yeah. A disgusting card that will never rotate based on the current rules of the game. Isn't that fun? Isn't that healthy? I'll put the shanks right next to the hit pack just so you know, because there's a hit in there, so you gotta keep those. Actually, here, let me put that there, and then we'll put the box there, and there we go. Look at that. All right, we've got Struzen. We've got Howling Gab, Inarashi, Nekomamashi, Kingdu, Barbell. I think he's seen an ugly future. Fossa, Nami, Jack, Haruta, lead performers, and ulti page 1. All right, 2 rares for our. This is our first box, yeah, for our Animal Kingdom pirate stuff. There's a very last card in the pack. Okay. All right. We've got Atmos, King, Blenheim, Chiffon, Who's Who, Gahahaha, Mondor, Crone Oily. We've got Chopper, Marco, Hongo, and There's No Authority in the World That Lasts Forever. A very good rare because it's a 2K in a deck that is famous for not having 2Ks. All right. Hadron, Beige, Atmos, Sanji, Flamenco. I'll feed on this rage and use it to bring the world to ruin. Black Maria, Roto, love this card, Fulgura, Charlotte Cracker, Odin, and Edward Newgate. Not the treasure rare, but that's okay. I think the only thing with this set, and it's basically how they were released and stuff, because almost always this is the first set like I was testing cards as like the Japanese cards were being revealed, right? So I'm kind of used, like some cards only got announced as an alt art first. So this is a weird set where there are some cards I only know, like I'm really only familiar with the alt arts, not like the regular arts, which is generally the opposite. Shiki, Parosparrow, Caribou, Frankie, Don Marlin, Full Lead, Charlotte Smoothie, Kaido, our first leader, Wongji, Withdraw Now and Allow Me to Save Face. I don't have time to chat with Snot-Nosed Brats, and a Lucky Roo. Uh-oh. Time for Eggman to pull a pack off stream, and then it's the God pack, right? Dang it, no. All right, just the regular pack. Just saying. All right, Sasaki, Struzen, Hadron, Scratch Manapoo, Barbell, I'll feed on this rage, Zoro, Fugar, Captain John, Aramaki, Struzen, and Glorios, a very playable SR as well. Not only for the Rocks Pirates deck, but I think it does transcend as a good blue card in general. All right, we've got Charlotte, Parosparrow, Orochi. Also, we can play this card in Sakazuki, right? Yeah, why would you not? Jeez. Orochi, Atmos, Fossa, Gum Gum, Kong Gun, Who's Who, Don Marlin. We've got the Monkey D. Luffy leader. I am very unfamiliar with this art, so it's very interesting. Kyo, Rocks Pirates, Jozu, and Are You That Afraid of the New Era? All right. We've got Caribou, Kingdu, Bonk Punch and Monster, King, I think he's seen an ugly future, Blamenco, X-Drake, Gahahaha, Ace, Dory, Sweet Three Generals, and oh my goodness! My heart is beating. Oh my gosh. This is a pretty card. This is one of the 2 SPs in the set. 2 types of SPs for the set. That is a very, very nice one. Because of the 4, it's Luffy, Shanks, Teach, and Buggy. Honestly, I think this is one of the prettier ones. That is a nice one. Very, very huge. Does Eggman have any way to store them? I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm very bad at... I am not a collector. Very clearly. Not on purpose, at least. That is very nice. Oh, the first box. It's looking kind of grim for this fourth one on the left. Did you mean fourth from the bottom? Fourth from the bottom is what you meant, I'm sure, because there's only 3 left on the left side. But very good hit. Let me just casually open TCG Player up real quick. Let me just type in let me just, casually. I'm just gonna type in Shanks and see what comes up. High to low, probably, High to low. Okay, yeah. No, wait, no. That's the other SP. That's the 9 drop. Where is it? Already has the market price. Huh. Oh, okay. Alright. Good. No, okay. Alright. Okay. No more questions. Okay. Alright. 75% TCG Player. Let me know. Alright. Anyways. That's a good hit. That is a fancy Shanks. You know what the best hits are, too? It's the ones that I have no interest in keeping. There are definitely some cards I could hit, and I'm like, I kind of want to keep it, but like, I did not. I've gotten, I think in general, I've got around 2 cases of product, and they've all come from different sources, and they're for like tournaments and other stuff. On average, of the boxes I got, because I think I paid on average. Not some of them were lower than this, some of them were higher. Somewhere between 190, like a 180 to 200 per box over 2 cases. So you guys could do the math. But that's where my payments came in. Because I work with some stores and stuff, and I'm not gonna say I flex the Eggman charm, but it just depends on how is this. Oh yeah, sorry, I put it right there. But yeah, best is what you want. Yeah, those are the best, no conflict. Yeah, because if I open the alt art like Luffy leader, I'd be very, very scared. And like, man, this could go either way, because I want the card. But we'll see. We got Queen, I'm Luffy, and an Usopp SR. One of the better SRs from my testing. But yeah, so you guys might also notice it's going to be mildly apparent. We're going to do a tournament, not this Tuesday, but next. Pricing for the entry is going to be a little bit higher than usual. Literally because boxes are more expensive, and I hate that's the case, but it's just how it is. If I'm giving you about 3 boxes, right? Like Nico Robin, and we got not the blue one, but the Alt Heart Dawn there. All right, and we're on the other side. Now, an SP being in the box means nothing towards your hit count, right? You can pull an SP and an Alt Art Leader, I think, in the same box, right? I've been a little more invested in people opening boxes in this set compared to others. Roto, Lime Juice, and an Ezo. Think you'll pull a manga playset? Yeah, you'll open 0. Got him. I've not opened the Diamond Dawn. This is literally my first box. 155 euros, which is, I don't remember the conversion, but that's under $200 USD, right? It's probably like 180 USD with my North American math. All right, and Hunga. Your box had Pandaman, King Do, and lead performers. Tough. Tough. So far, we've only hit one hit for this box too. Oh no, the trash bag was not as open as I thought it was. No, my regularly very clean floor. All right. Got Frankie, Bonk Punching Monster, Brooke, Black Maria. Think He's Seen an Ugly Future, Sanji, Rikuyo, Power Destroy the World, Jaguar D Soul, Struzen, and the other Dawn. The old four emperors. I don't know if that's what they've been calling it, but there's the new four emperors, which, you know, begs the question of, you know, the old four. Yeah, 180. Okay. Yeah, that's still fine. I would pick up boxes at that price. Hijadrin, Chiffon, Atmos, Zoro, Bagua, Mondor, Don Marlin, Basil Hawkins, Shanks Leader, Kyo, Miss Buckingham Stussy, and ooh, hey, that is a good alt art. This is a pretty one. This is a good box, baby. Whoever said left, you are correct. The left box was the one to go to so far. Even though this is not a super rare, this is a gorgeous card. Now this falls into the category of cards that I would be pressured into keeping, because it is an Elbath card, which we've been playing a lot of Elbath lately. But yeah, this has been a good box. So it's only going to be downhill from here, I think. Play a set of that for Elbath. Yeah, I know. Howling Gab, Beige, Orochi, Gum Gum Kongun, Brule, Barbell, Charlotte Smoothie, Broggy, Aramaki, Fugar, Ultium Page 1, and a Kaido SR. The other one. The less good one. Shanks is going to be financing, yeah. I guess so. Alright, we got Zoro, Luffy, King, I'll Feed on This Rage, Jimbei, Blamenko, Gahahaha, Ganzui, Charlotte Linlin, Lime Juice, Monkey D. Luffy, and a King Do. Oh, baby. Honestly, of the Panda Men, King Do is probably one of the best ones. Gotta admit, one of the best ones. And also 8-drop Luffy, which the regular art for this is so clean, and in person too. Like, obviously I've been playing with this a lot. The in art, I don't think I'll do it justice. The in-person regular art, if it will ever focus. Maybe. Here, let me do one of these. As you guys see the card come up and down. Yeah, I don't know. Come on. You can focus. No, it's just not allowing. Whatever. You guys, you just trust me. Just open your own. Easy. Pulled the, nice. Whoa, Captain Zach, congratulations. Yeah, that is insane. Can you help me pull one as well? That'd be great. Let's see. Yeah, we got, we hit an SP Shanks, which was pretty. All right, we've got Charlotte Parasparrow, Inuarashi Nekomamushi, Jimbei, Rockstar, Whitey Bay, Master Saber, Charlotte Mundor, Queen, Withdraw Now, Allow Me to Save Face, Captain John, Gerd, one of my favorite cards, and Struzen. King Do, Penman, so good chances for you. Oh, really? All right. We already hit an SP in this box, so unlikely, right? I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you can get an SP in that, but maybe. I heard, okay, so this was, I heard this from a friend today, and I have no way to know if this is true or not. But someone pulled like a manga Mihawk, Nika Robin. Ooh, the treasure rare. All right, this is a really good box. I'm gonna say it. This is a really good box. The treasure rare is so clean. This is a clean box. Oh man, that is very nice. That is very, very nice. All right, we've got 4 more packs, and I think we're owed like 1 or 2 SRs. The story I was trying to say until I got so really interrupted. Yeah, SP, Treasure Rare, and Robin Alt. Yeah, very nice. I had Rock, Secret Rare, Manga, Alt, Gloriosa, and Panda Man. Nice. Nice. Is that they pulled a manga Mihawk, but it was... misprint is not maybe the right word for it. Charlotte Linlin, very good rare. But it was stuck together. There were 2 stuck together in the same pack. And I'm guessing during production, as they were inserting the packs, it got like they were combined and they were treated as one card when they are packing. So they pulled two manga Mihawks in the same pack. Now I was not here for this. This is through a friend who told me this happened, but it was a very reliable friend, and I'm sure it happened. But man, that is insane. Ooh, new gate, very good. Like I can't imagine. Like that is like one of the luckiest things I've ever heard. We got 3 more packs, including our guaranteed hit pack right here. Jinbei, Bagua, Black Maria, Full OLED, Think He's Seen an Ugly Future, Bragi, Fulgora, Dory, Charlotte Pudding, and a Yasop, which is a super rare that you can pull. And last one in this box before our guaranteed hit. Hadron, Monkey D. Luffy, Zoro, Inuarashi Nekomamushi, Charlotte Smoothie, Scratch Manapoo, Gum Gum Kongun, Wang Ji, Basil Hawkins, Marco, Are You Afraid of the New Era, and Sweet 3 Generals, and our last pack of box 1. Bonk Punchin' Monster, Zoro, Kurozumi, Conjuro, Gum Gum Konkun, Rockstar, X-Drake, Master Saber, Building Snake, Shanks, Gonzui, Roro, and Charlotte Pudding. Pudding's a good card. Pudding is a good card. I'd say that's a mild of a rare. That's a hit of a rare for sure. All right. So in this box, real quick, we got the treasure rare. We've got the King Dew. We got Nico Robin, and we got the SP Gold Shanks. Not too shabby. And then we got 7 SRs as expected. And of the SRs, honestly, we got the 3 I wanted. Like, we got the good ones, in my opinion. Because outside of like maybe purple, the other purple Kaido, very good. Zero Secret. You know, that's which is fine. After all these other hits, that is fine. That is fine. All right, we'll open box number 2. All right. Yeah, this almost happens to me like every set, where the first box, it's only if you buy individual boxes, but like your first box is like the money one, and then you just keep going back to chase that high, and they just get progressively worse. It's happened to me several times where I'm like, no, just you're fine, you don't need one, and then it's just like, oh look, mediocre cards. All right. That's true. That's true. These other 2, I mean, the Shanks by itself is paid for the other 2 boxes, so we're good. These at this point I'm just, you know, slowly collecting my play sets of SRs. Howling Gab, Beige, Orochi, Zoro, X-Drake, Maria, I Think He's Seen an Ugly Future, Newgate, Jack, Ace. I'll say the full name of this card once. Don't you know that even in this cruel world of pirates there is still a code of honor, and a Charlotte Linlin. I regret the day that I am casting an event and I am being asked to repeat that full name. Well, oh no. Oh, my trash bin. No. There you go. All right. Well, spoilers. There's 2 rares. I saw them. Nothing fancy. Time for an acronym? Yeah. Unblockable Linlin spell? Yeah. Yeah, they had the Gum Gum Giant alt art, and that card was very pretty. All right. I'm just going to go through these a little bit faster, if you guys don't mind. Okay. I know that this is... The rarity for these are about the same, but for like a standard alt art, this is one of the best ones. Man, we got like... It's telling me, Eggman, do not give up on your boy Shanks. It was your first SR, you got the SP, you got the search spell. This is also a card that I only know this art for it. I don't know the standard art for it. But that was a good box. right? Because every like they've done it where like every set has like a quote unquote manga event, right? There's like this a ha 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 ha, and then like Dead Man's Game, and like Divine Departure, right? Very good, very good. I need a better way to attach this. Let's put more. That's probably gonna work. All right, but very nice. The Stasi base art, yeah, same. And like I mean, listen, we pulled the treasure rare for Newgate, which I'm more used to. Kaido Baki coming, trust me. All right, I do kind of want that card. I think it's very pretty. All right, the no Diamond Dawn from this one. Is that what people are calling it? The Diamond Dawn? I'm okay with it. I'm just making sure I'm not going rogue. All right, we're gonna go through it a little bit faster now. Now that we've gone through a full box, I hope you guys don't mind. If you guys want me to slow down, let me know. What's the best leader to pull? For me, I want like of the standard leaders. I want Elbath Luffy for sure. I think that the Rocks, the Zebek one is good, but it's not a deck that I'm necessarily going to play. The Kaido one's definitely up in my list. I hope I get a Kaido alt art and Luffy. The other four are pretty hit or miss, I think. Another Shanks SR. There we go. Yeah, Zebek, Kaido, Luffy. Yeah. Yeah, those three I definitely want. Shanks is fine. I mean, honestly, like, listen, we pulled like literally every other shiny Shanks card, so like, we might as well. Excuse me, we got our first Lin. Yeah, the regular art for Kaido is really nice, and honestly, like the regular art for Zebex is also pretty good too. Not that I could prove it to you. You don't like it? Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. I think we got a third. Okay, yeah, another Gloriosa. Very good. That's 3 SRs in a row. Because of OP09 Shanks. Sure, yeah, that's fair. We got the regular art of Newgate and then another rare. We got double rare. We got double rare, as expected. Our last pack on the left side. And we got double rare, with one of them being a rare that we just opened. All right. Side right. Double rare, but one of them's GERD, so I can't be upset. The Yamato rare. Which one? The oh, the purple one. Yeah, the purple one. This one. Man, chat's got the observation hockey today. There's been a lot of quick coincidences today. For example, here's going to be another alt art. Ha! All right, just a regular Shiki. That's fine. It's our first Shiki. Even though, again, I don't know. Shiki's like kind of okay outside of like Roxy Zebek. You have to run like a little bit of a package, but it's very good. Also, Hawing with the subscription with the Prime. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Double rare. I know that I'm opening the packs kind of dumb. Where I see the last card, like the back of it, so I know that if it's a Dawn or not. I'm trying my best not to. Spoilers, this card looks shiny. It's just Kaido. Just Kaido. I need to know that the other SR exists. Embarrassingly, it took me a day or two to realize that they announced 2 10-drop 12k Kaidos in the same video. I thought they were the same card with different arts. It took me a couple days when like someone's like, "Hey, are you gonna add the other Kaido to your deck builder?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, "Oh, there's 2." That's weird. Okay, no gold Dawn from this one, just 2 regular Dawn, which is fine. It's our first one of the the Loki and Luffy one, which this is one of my favorites. If I was to get one gold Dawn, it'd probably be this one. I probably want the blue diamond Dawn too, but this one definitely catches my eye a little bit more. Took Zell's podcast. Oh, hey, we got him. Yes. 4 episodes. I mean, it's understood, right? That's why they made the Baki art of the other one. Like you can't confuse that with any other card in the game, right? That's why they explicitly asked for that, right? Had to be. All right, we've got 3 packs left, and we've only hit 1 hit, so a little scary. A little scary. We got another Usopp, though. Okay, one of the better SRs again for this set. Usopp's very good. This is box 2 of 3. We got Panda Man and a Roxy Zebek, so we got a double hit pack. Woo! Woo! Very nice. And it's the worst Panda Man, but it's a Panda Man. And our first Roxy Zebek. So also from what I've heard, you do get 4 secret rares per, like 4, like as in there are in a box. There's 4 and 4. This last one. There it is. You did get the secret rare part right, correct? Also, Chivas with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Were you surprised the box would be this high in price for the secondary market? Honestly, I'm not too surprised, especially since it's an anniversary set. Anniversary sets for like literally every Bandai card game generally go wild. Am I happy about the prices? No. Am I surprised? No. But this is about where anything above like twice MSRP though, that's where it gets like egregious. Best pull so far? Best pull so far would have to be the SP Shanks. Which with listing on TCG Player at like what 1K right now. And I don't know what this one's going for. Let me check real quick. Are you afraid? $300 right now on TCG Player. Cool. Good. Good. Understood. Understood. All right. See, but we're going down in value, right? When we open a $1,000 card, we open a $300 card. So, what's the hit on this one, right? Clearly, I should quit while I'm ahead. The manga events, yeah. Lin Lin. I will say, so since I'm playing at the Flame event next month, and I never like play in big events. So like I'm very Kaido. I'm very tempted to bling out the deck that I'm playing, which I don't know what it is currently. But we'll see. But like if I gotta play, like if I'm playing anything Elbath, I definitely want those secret rare Lokis. They're just so nice. I want to play Elbath Luffy so bad. I hope you guys know. So bad. So bad. Clearly, like, so bad. I'm all in. Oh. Oh. All right. We'll put this... We'll hold this here. We'll hold this hostage. You guys will let me know what you think what it is. Let me know what you guys think it is. We'll flip it over at the end. Let's see. Luffy manga. Luffy manga would be insane. Another Shanks. 3 copies are pretty much a playset, so that's pretty good. I don't think you need to be playing 4 copies of that card. Gerd. Man, the Gerd rarity with foil After playing it on The Sim, it's such a good one. What would be my least favorite one? It'd probably have to be Charlotte Linlin. Linlin would probably be my least. Luffy, like regular Luffy would be the most. I'm good with Kaido. I'm good with Rocks to Z-Back. Another Gloriosa. And a Newgate, baby. The 4th pack hit a Charlotte Pudding regular art. Ooh, another secret rare. That's one of our hits. We got 2 Rocks to Z-Back, but 0 copies of Loki. You know, as much as I don't, of the two, I think Linlin's the better leader. I think Newgate's like the cooler character. If it was between picking up Newgate or Linlin, I'd probably want Newgate. I'd say Linlin would be the one I'd be the most upset about. Oh. Nah, regular Dawn. So, I don't know. The other thing is, too, is that, like, I think the Blue Dawn's really cool. One, I don't think that the price for it's not real. Don't, like, whatever. People are saying, like, what? $500 for it? But, like, that price isn't real. I wouldn't say that price is real. So don't play at that price. But, like, I like to play with Gold Dawn, and I wouldn't want to, like, mix a Blue Dawn in with the gold. That's just me personally. I'd have to get all 10. I don't know if scamming's the right word, but I know I get the feeling you're trying to persuade. If you have a Panda Man in the box, well, let's see. Well, let's see. Not that, like, having a Panda Man in the box means too much. We've also already opened 2 Panda Man, right? We got the Hadron and then the whatever. So 8 out of the... I know that these boxes came from the same case, so... no, the best card is the SP Shanks. The gold one. Which is casually 3 times more. You don't think leader boxes come with Panda? I mean, obviously there's no science to it, right? Or there is, but like only Bandai knows the formula. At least right now. I'm sure some people are like, I swear I saw someone open these 2 cards together, and then that means something. But yeah, double rare. I think we've got a playset of Saul's though. That's definitely needed. Kind of upset Saul didn't get an alt art because it is probably one of the most playable rares in this set. I'm sure he will eventually. All right, double rares. Secret and Panda can have Luffy manga. Okay. We pulled a secret, an alt art, and now we just need the Panda. This card looks kind of shiny in the back. Oh, it's just Luffy. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to be careful because like it was getting stuck and I didn't want to like bend something. There's just the Luffy. That's hard, which I need, which is helpful. I think it's our second one of those. All right, 4 packs left until we reveal Charlotte Linlin's been face down this entire time. Shiki. Oh, there. Yeah, I wish, even if it's just like, I think that something that they could have done is they could have put like a panda stamp or something on it, you know? I think that could have been interesting. Ooh, an alt art Shiki. All right, so 3 hits already, which I think with an alt art, another one, I don't think we can get a Panda Man with it. So likely not Luffy manga. But yeah, they had like a little foil stamp with it. Let's see. I think we got another, regular art. Dawn. Wait, was this? No, this is the second one from this box. Okay. I'm like, did we pull 3 this box? All right, last pack. I don't think it's a panda. It is not a panda. All right. Last bets. Like, string up this trash can. This very stubborn trash can again. Or trash bag. All right, ready? Oh, all right, Kaido. Hey. I'm very happy with this. It was a good hit. Very happy with this. That was a good one. That is a good one. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. All right. I lied to you guys. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I know I've have a habit of it today, I guess, but I lied to you guys. It's the 4th anniversary, so we got to open a 4th box. Am I right? It's just like it'd be sacrilege to not do that. We'll open one more box for you guys. One more box. We'll see how it goes. 4 boxes for the 4th anniversary. Oh yeah. Might as well. Might as well. What is this, the 3rd anniversary? I think not. It is the 4th anniversary. This is my last box though, for real. At least that I'm opening on stream today. What's been hit? The big hits so far. Oh, I probably should have been Kaido in no order. Kaido leader. Are You Afraid of the New Era? Shanks. Honestly, the Nico Robin alt art is very nice, and then also the treasure rare. Yeah, 10th anniversary. I mean, like once we're all good until like the 12th anniversary expires, and like the 13th one, like having to open a second box. That's tough. Also, second Panda Man. Pew. All right. Let's get going. Anyone know? Not really, man. It is tough out here. Another Shiki. It is tough. It is tough. You won't be able to play yellow now? Yeah. That's probably good for the health of the game though, right? Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Let's see. Double rare. I know I'm going through this one very fast, but I also want to do some games. Ooh, do we get something? There's something for you. I think it's a Kaido. Oh, it's a Linlin. All right, we've got a near playset of this. And another leader to go with it? That's crazy. How fortuitous. We got... For anyone joining, this is our 4th and final box. And yes, I know the stream says triple box opening. It was. And this is just a, you know, completely separate 4th box. All right. Did I only get one rare in this pack? Hello? I only got one rare in this pack. Is that right? Huh. It happened to you too? And then did you open the nuts? With one rare? Okay. At least it's not just me. Not that I want other people to suffer. It can happen in OP17. It was your box, Zach, that had the manga? Okay. Honestly, like that might be what the issue is. That there are packs where like the error, like it's supposed to have. I'd like to see if there's a correlation with one rare packs with ones that are quote unquote missing a hit. Another Kaido. Because that would somewhat make sense to me. You got a pack with one rare, and then the next was a Shanks manga. Oh no. Have we got a Nami rare yet? Maybe. I think so. Which one? We got the green one. Yeah, the green one we did. Ooh, okay. Alt Art Gloriosa. This is one of the better alt arts, in my opinion, for the set. Very nice. Very playable card. Very good art. You really want to see me get a manga? Me too, man. I've essentially, on average, opened 17 cases of this game. One per set. Approximately. Some sets I've opened more, some I've opened less. Generally, I like to keep only up to like 3 to 6. But with like extra boosters and stuff, and like P or B, right? But like I've only opened one manga. Actually, no, I've opened two. I keep forgetting the other one. I've opened the manga Uta, and I've opened the manga Rayleigh, which both are fine cards, but they're not. I would say like the echelon of like good hits. I am going to believe. Oh, these are the wrong one. I'm starting to believe that this might be a Gloriosa. I've seen a lot of people say, did I put in that? I guess I did. Gloriosa and like Panda Man, and those are the only hits. I've seen that exist. Let's see. Your case had Manga Shanks, Manga Event, SP Luffy, SP Teach. Very nice. All right, I think that's okay. No gold or Diamond Dawn in these. So none of that for me today. Yeah, he used to be. All right, we got a Newgate, which I think we have 3 of those, maybe 2. He's essentially a mandatory 4 of, in my opinion. I think the other Newgate, you maybe go down to 3 copies. All right, double rares. We're getting close. Again, I do not have an extra box hiding in the back. The other Kaido. The Baki Kaido is 1 per case approximately, right? That's the other thing I've pretty much seen. Pandas are actually the worst thing about the set. I think from what I've seen and my own intuition, I think that the pandas aren't necessarily supposed to take up a slot, but it seems like there might have been an error that has caused that to be the case. Is my guess. That was disproven? Okay. One in 3 cases is crazy. And Eggman might need to update an article that he was writing. All right, Luffy. We've got 2 packs left. We've had 1 hit in this box. We have hit 0 pandas. And we have had a rare only pack. All right, Loki and Panda, so this is a double hit, which might be the worst. Daifuku is probably one of the best ones, and I'm very happy for my first Loki. All right, last pack. No alt art leader. I'll go through it very painstakingly. Sasaki, Caribou, Shiki, Charlotte Mondor, Scratch Poo, Who's Who, Folsa, Nami, Katakuri, Wongji, Jozu, and Ulti Page 1. So here we go. Yeah, that was clearly our worst box. Which, as predicted, the boxes got slowly worse as we went on. We went from The best card in our first box being the Shanks. To the best box in our second box, and also which also with Edward Newgate, and also Robin. Like this box is cracked. Like look at how much value is in this box here. And we also got the best Panda Man, in my opinion, right? Second box, we had the manga event. We got Kaido, and then is it literally Loki? Glorioso, I guess, is pretty good. Glorioso is pretty good, but like that was how it went down. So there it is. The one hit boxes, yeah. I mean, depending on the hit, I'm sure, but there we go. All right. Well, that's it for openings. And we're going to do some testing. So, ironically, despite, this being OP17 and all, there's a deck I want to test. And it's not running any OP17 cards. So we'll see. I'll see you guys on the ground floor. Ha! Hello. Let me also get my... here, let me turn the camera off real quick. Bam. I'm back. All right. That's got to come off. It's too warm. I've said that. I feel like I've said this a million times. I'll say it one more time. I was supposed to do jury duty today. This is the last day that I was on call for. Please, a fifth box. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't afford to be even worse than that last box. What was it? Let me there's it's this deck. Bam. It's very simple. Shiki was the Shiki was from a different box, I thought. Low-key Glorious is fine. I'd say that's like slightly below average, but it's a fine box. It's around average. It's pretty around average. I think either Secret Rare is incredibly playable right now, so that helps a lot, and then the rest of it. Yeah, I was testing this deck. I'm just like, I was just reading cards essentially. I'm just like, why has no one tested this out? I've been seeing people play this deck, but they play like the more standard ramp version of it. And I quickly just went to rank this morning, and I went like 4-1, but at mildly high rank. And I'm just like, huh, interesting. So I'm looking through it again. This is okay. That doesn't matter. This just cost a 1 in general. You can do that whole combo. There's something else. We can't do Ace on there. Oh, that would matter. There's also like the 1-cost cards that we can play off Jinbei. I've been wanting to find room for Jinbei. Like this Luffy's cool, but we don't have like a lot of supernovas that we can get. It's literally Nami and then like Nigo Robin, which is like fine, but I think also the 1-cost event is not this one, right? I probably need to put a couple of these in. I'm also thinking about other Nami. The purple one. So I'm thinking this is more important for sure. We've got 53 cards right now. We got 52. I don't know if Uzo Hachis is needed. Are we okay with only 6 2Ks? Because we also have these. I don't know. We can take out one of these and then Try this one. Bonnie Searcher. Bonnie Searcher's like fine. Because it can find Straw Hat stuff too, right? Yeah, that's like not bad. I like this one though because it can find events, but maybe Bonnie's just better. If this was Straw Hat, I'd be more inclined for it. But the fact that it can find the Sanji, this card's usually the more important card, I find. But maybe the... It's either that or like we just take out Charlotte Pudding in general, and then we just put in, like... Just top 5 for all Straw Hat stuff, right? Other than Nami, yeah. So I could just do this, and then one more of this, too. Is there a place to look at ideal curves? There, we have like a stats thing that we show. It shows like the count of cards at each cost. If there's more than that, I'm not sure exactly what that looked like, but we can definitely implement it. Also, Sonaso with the resub for 18 months, a year and a half. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm going to play a couple games with this. We've been already live for an hour. And I've played, I think of the last 5 days, I think of them, I've played almost 20 hours of One Piece. Of the last 5 days, I've played probably a full day of it, actually just playing the One Piece card game. Which is not the best, probably. So I don't expect to be streaming too much today. But yeah, I think this, like from the few games that I was able to play with this deck, I think that this could actually be like mildly real. So we'll see. Shouts to Boss Coffee. Not sponsored, but would be. Yeah, Boss Coffee would send me like some imported coffee to my place. Oh, baby. Be very nice. Mihawk likes to go second, yeah. Go 1, yeah. I do think like 3-drop Sanji could be put in this deck too. Especially because it could just be something backup we play off 4-drop Luffy too. But it's currently not in the deck. But I do think like going odd in some matchups means a lot more, which could be helpful. All right, who's more important? It's probably Luffy here, yeah. But Luffy can only play the Sanji. Meanwhile, the Sanji can play anything. Because it's also... Honestly, 5 cost is really good. Man, we just got one of everything, huh? Yeah, it really just depends on what we see next time. Luffy we can play next turn, but it has nothing to play off of it. Outside of, like, literally... Honestly, even this Luffy to play Nami, next turn is probably even better. We can just do this, and then this can find an event. Yeah, we can just be done. Yeah, even just Luffy play Nami is fine. Because it, like, at least lets us do some searching and get ready for stuff. Because it's just any, yeah, 3k powerless, yeah. I won't claim that this deck is perfectly built and or that I'm an expert of it, but there we go. Yeah, I don't care. Cool. That's going to be good for next turn. I also like going second with this deck because we can do like Luffy stuff. Yeah, I don't care. pretty good. We're at 8 next turn. I don't know if we want to use Lightning Dragon quite yet. It's Lightning Dragon here, and then we're at 7 next turn. That actually still might be fine. We'll hold on to it the next turn, because they're probably just going to go extra wide. So we can go here. Attack there. Attack here. Attack there. And then... I think the extra Dawn from next turn is going to be more important. Just, I guess, depends on how much they stun me, which can be a lot. I'm sure this deck also is playing, like... this is probably one of our tougher matchups because, like, Luna does hurt us a lot, as noticed here. Sure. Oh, so now we just literally can't attack this thing. Oh, no, they didn't. No, they can still just rest Brona and then get 3 and then Luna. That seems pretty good. Oh, really? These are not my favorite cards, but they will have to do. We're down to 6 Dawn, so we can start Mama Ragaing again. They don't have anything I can attack into, but that's fine. Eight, 9. 9 is essentially the same as... I don't want to get hit by La Beppo. Oh, I should have attached one more Dawn, literally just to keep this safe. I mean, not that. I think that, I guess, would have mattered that much. They can Luna this, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just have to go for game, right? So this is 9. This will be... It's literally just 9, 10. Which, if they have one open, they're going to get there. But I had to do anyways. There definitely was a chance for me, like, to defend board a little bit more, but, like, I knew that they had Luna, right? So, like, defending board meant nothing. I think they're just baiting cards out of me. But they definitely have, like, out of 6 cards in hand, they definitely have it. We didn't hit, like, our ideal curve, right? But, like, and then they can just... Yeah. Yeah. GG's. Yeah. Honestly, like, this was probably our hardest matchup because they can interact with us more than usual. I think from the other decks I've played, there's a lot going on for us. But we'll find out. Or I got lucky for 4 games and then the deck crashed and burned. All right, this deck wants to go second, so we'll take that away from them. Assuming we find events... I don't think we're going to find 2 events. I think we're just mulligan for better stuff. Okay, I mean, it's fine. Okay. Okay. That's a Sanji. But there's also events. But that's a Sanji. Alright, we'll take this. Interesting. We do not need this. Alright. We'll play this. We'll give the Dawn here. This. Oh, sorry. This. Okay. Sick. I mean, this is something that can happen in any deck. Don't get me wrong. This is not explicit to this deck. However, yeah, that's fine. They're down to 2 life already, which is kind of crazy. But, I mean, we're down to 2 life, too. So, I mean... Oh, people have told me about this 8-drop Croc. That's very interesting. Oh, one of these should have gone here. I mean, maybe it'll matter. Yeah, it'll probably matter. Down to 4Ks. Yeah. Nine plus 6 plus 6, 12, 21. Maybe we should get the Sanji. Eight plus 7 is 15. Oh, I didn't. Did I? I must not have switched up this deck. Because these are supposed to be 0 cost events. Obviously, they helped a lot in this one. That's what you get for bad manners. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have taken it and see if they would have gone for game with Loki. Yeah, that's probably the better way to bait them. Okay, all right. We got Brook. Okay. See, I know that Brook is like doing something here. I don't think Brook's like a very good card though. You know, honestly, at this point, they probably have enough cards to go all out. I should have kept 2K Sanji. Yeah, their hand is probably incredibly stacked now. Aren't they better? I don't know. If you knew, why didn't you just tell me now? You knew this information beforehand. No, I don't even have to. This is our second one, right? Or am I, yeah, GG's, GG. I don't remember. Yeah, this is our, because we played Mihawk first, yeah. I have changed my mind. 4 cost Sanji is more important. 5 cost Usopp is like fine, but I don't like think we actually use them or anything. Yeah, we didn't update the deck correctly. Which I'll do now. Yeah, because we took pudding out of the other one. I think they're just like different flavors. All right. What the? Bounty's UI crashed. It's very weird. I'll reopen it. Let me input the stack, the changes I made. Yeah, I think this, like, the deck is at least playable, but we also like super high rolled, right? I think that's very clear. I mean, like the kick courses were good, but like I don't think they were actually needed. It does make me want to try. I know people are playing this deck with like red green Ace Luffy. I want to try like red green Luffy by itself. I think that you can actually do some pretty nasty stuff with that deck. Even just like you can still play 5-drop Sanji. No, okay, you can't play Sanji off Sanji. That's right. But you can play like 4-drop. Yeah, that's an issue, obviously. Man, they still have the Japanese like one of this one. That's weird. But like I've even thought about like you can use it to play like the 5-drop what's his name? Jinbei I've been looking into. You can't play in this deck, unfortunately, because there just aren't like enough 1 cost to actually play. But it is interesting. Play red green Luffy Ace. I do think like it's viable in its own way, right? Okay, this is strictly wrong. Oh no, it's not strictly wrong. Against this deck, they want to go. I think first is more important for us. I can keep this. It's already 4:30. One second. All right, we can play this. This will find us our worst case. And this. There you go. Well, they whiff. That's really tough to do. Of course. Of course. So we can use this to play this. That doesn't actually do anything, right? Or I need to find another Sanji. Or no, we're only at 6. All right, we could like super go for it because we could play this Nami, which would then find Sanji. That would then let us go like super wide. Which one's better? They're going to 10. They're doing their Lin stuff, right? Or we just go 5 and then just start going 7. You can go 7, 7, 5. No, I'm feeling lucky. Oh, we don't have enough. We don't have enough events. Whoops. I'm bad. Hate to see it. Barely ever happens. 6. We can go 7. Maybe we can go 7, 7, 8. Ooh, that is not 10 drop Linlin. It's still pretty tough for us, though. Hit me. Give me an event. That's not an event. Still pretty good, though. That's an event, though. You can also have giant. Also, I can do this. That's fine. What's better, Big 9? Big 9 and keeping one open for giant would be probably best. 8, 8. Eight, 8, 10. Those are tough numbers. I probably need to... Sorry. Thinking. That's fine. We're at 10 on, yeah. Get rid of this here. Sure. That one I'll take. All right. Because we could have just gone big numbers for game, right? But I don't think that would get us there. I'll start with this. Get our free Dawn back. Whee! We're currently at 7. Then you get out of this. And go 20 per game. One, two, so which means I need to get to 11K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I can take it. And if they go all in, I win. Which they'll do. Okay, so they didn't do it yet. They will, though. All right. Which one's more important? It's probably just the double Sanji. Dang it, Uso was more important. Dang it. Dang it, Uso was more important. I'm just bad. Ugh. Uso is more important. Uso would be way better here. Obviously. Alright. 7K. We can go 8-9. No GG? That's so sad. Double unblockable for game is kind of stupid, though. I will say. A little stupid. All right. Ugh. I will say that we're not obviously the most meta deck that we played was Shanks, or it was what's his name? Was Mihawk and we lost. What are we looking like? What are we looking like? If we're going first, I don't know. This is even worse. Maybe we can get something better. We can only get character cards though. Only characters, huh? Yeah, this hand is trash. Oh, so do we lost the dice roll, right? Yeah. Yeah, this hand is so bad. Like, I literally just have to play out Uso Hachi. Because I literally have nothing better to do. No searchers, no nothing. If we draw a 5-drop Sanji, we're happier, but we still don't get, like, full value. Alright, it looks like I have to let go somewhat soon. Alright, they got Burgess, but they can't use it. Another Lafitte. All right, at this point, like, guess what? They can just hit that. Like, they can just draw as much as they want now. I guess none of my effects have, like, I do have on plays too. I guess, like, the combo would never work anyways. Man, how good are they to know that we don't have the card that they would have been very upset to see? Yeah, at this point... it's kind of a hit. It's very weird. I know it's like not a very satisfying answer to say that. It's very weird, essentially. I forgot that they run a million 2Ks, I guess. I trust my top deck's going to be good. I was right. Oh, there's no on plays. Whoops. Eggman forgot. But like, I get this card for free anyways, right? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. They can just block and then they can KO this. I'm just dumb. And they can start doing their 10-drop teach and we lose. I forgot they did their leader effect. Yeah. I'm just bad. No 10 drops. Good news. They can just play a bunch of 10. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, just bad though. They probably have a way to get rid of the Susuhachi too. Yeah, Kuzan can turn into something that can answer the Uso. Yeah, I think this deck relies on a lot of on plays, so it's difficult for me for sure. Yeah, I think I do. So I've seen it happen enough times with places that I trust that Panda Man isn't like, quote unquote, like isn't not a hit. If that makes sense. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we just lose, right? Too many blockers for our nonsense. I guess if we have, like, Mamaragons. Oh, they didn't. I mean, they're just gonna block with one of these, right? Very easily. Very good. But so what? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I think there have been enough cases where there have been packs that are there. There have been some erroneous one-hit boxes that have caused, but they're the boxes that have Panda Man in it. And so, you know what I mean? I think this set more than any others have just a lot of error packs. Yeah, 10's good. Okay. They have 2 blockers right now. They got another 10-drop teach. I think if we didn't, like, waste our 2-drop Usopp, we would have been in a better spot. Oh, I know they want to hit with their... no, all right, yeah, no, this is way safer. Obviously. So we need 4... No, we need 5 attacks. Jeez. Jeez. What a top 4. I needed this to be way earlier. Yeah. I think for that matchup we had to take second away from them. The fact that we like lose a lot of the identity of this deck also is kind of tricky because we do have a lot more on plays, I think, than general. But maybe I'm wrong. All right. I think just seeing Thousand Sunny is better than literally not. I think this card is very important throughout the game, so like just starting with it with mediocre stuff is good. Especially going second since we get an extra draw. We've got double events now. So now we just need something to play off of him. I think 3-drop Sanji needs to be in the deck. I think the more and more in play, even just like 4-drop Luffy into 3-drop Sanji would have been is going to be helpful. I think that's something we need to find room for sure. I think that's a very good card, and it gives us an excuse to play Pudding again because Pudding can find it. Not that like literally any other Straw Hat Searcher can also do that, but you know. Yeah, I think that card needs to be put in the deck for sure. Maybe over like 2-drop Nami. Maybe. We're already playing 4-drop Luffy, right? All right, give me Sanji. It's not Sanji. Honestly, this is still worth to play out the Nami at this point. Oh, it has to be red? Oh, it has to be red. Oh, no. This is still probably better. But Eggman didn't know it had to be red. Definitely replace this with Sanji then. It would have been a way better turn. Especially when they're just going to play Odin and stun this. See? Eggman's aware. Big 8's good. Yeah, they're just gonna play like another Odin next turn, right? Like, what's it gonna matter? They have 11 cards in hand. Oh boy, I sure do hope they don't play Mihawk into Odin. Oh, okay. Hold. Maybe they won't. Actually, Perona 5-drop would be way worse. Billionfold. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Okay, alright. Oh, never mind. Into Perona. Okay, only Odin. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, alright, okay. It's actually pretty not bad. The answer is this one. I mean, I guess what? Do you think they can pressure this one? I guess they think they can pressure this one, huh? This is going to be our last game. Oh, okay. What could they be searching for? So no 9-drop Shanks. They're like, if they did 9-drop Shanks, like their turn would be pretty much over. If they do Luna, it only hits one card because their Odins have been very good. 5-drop Perona would still be very upsetting. I don't know if I need to play a 4th Zoro. Zoro can help us in spots where like we were going to lose anyways. To like not lose. 8K leader's pretty good. Another billion fold does not spark happiness. I might do another one. Dang, how many folds do they got? Maybe not a question to be asking. How much down do we got next turn? We're going to 10. Yeah. Okay, they got 2K. Sorry, they have casually 12 cards in hand. I know 3 of them. 3 of them. Odin. Yeah, stop. Oh. Okay. So you're saying I should have put one more Dawn on leader. Unfortunately, I think we need to start defending these. If they have Luna, they have Luna. And then I feel stupid, but I think I just have to do this. This only sits a red hair pirate, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I got somewhere to be. You better hurry up. Yeah. What's more important, the draw? I think I need the potential for double giant. Yeah, big and full, yeah. If they have Lob Eppo, I think they win. Lob Eppo would be very good here. Also, like, Luna, like, just makes it so, like, I can't do anything next turn. Ooh, that is not that card, though. I know they have Luna anyways, alright? But it's fun to dream. Yeah, I know. I'm not upset because I knew that was gonna be a thing, alright? Alright? Listen. Yeah, listen. They forgot to set this up. I'll punish them for it. Yeah, GG's. Even if I could attack, they still had way too much. Yeah, this matchup seems really tough for us. Especially if we don't see our combo, which we didn't the last two games. I think there's something with this deck. I think there is something that could exist for this. Maybe not this exact 50. I think the biggest thing is that I think this card needs to be in the deck. I'd say probably take out 2-drop Nami. I like Lightning Dragon. Probably a 4th copy of Zoro. Zoro ends up being very good. And then... Jeez. I don't know if we can go down to 6 copy of 2Ks, but honestly 2Ks don't matter that much. Because we're like a 2K leader like 9 times out of 10, right? Yeah, it may probably something like this. This would probably be my next build of it. So either that or like unironically we just take out a giant. But I think Zoro can definitely be a 4 of at this point. The only other card obviously is the what's its name? The Rush Luffy. This card could also be kind of good, especially because it does have synergy with it does have synergies. Like I could see like a 2-3 split maybe. The fact that this card getting rush isn't that tough because on like one we get to 10 a little bit quicker, right? And obviously if we do like a Dawn minus with it, because like we can do stuff like this card is good. Yeah, I think this card can be good, right? Especially like if we're playing Lightning Dragon in the same deck, right? Like the Dawn, like even if we don't remove something, the fact that we can stun something is really nice. Like for example, if we're playing against Kaido and like we play this Luffy out, we can use the stun effect. Like I kind of want to do... The search effect is really good, but I kind of want to do something like this next time. The fact that they're all 7 cost though is tough though against specifically green, because this whole deck still gets Luna'd, right? But the fact that we can do stuff like give something minus, and then we'll always have like 1-drops and 2-drops. It like gives us value for like Sanji if we didn't attack the turn we played it, which more times than not I think we wouldn't. It also gives us potential for Lightning Dragon to get more effects because like that's fine, and then we almost always want like a -1 after we're at 8 Dawn because we get free Dawn anyway. So if we're at 10 Dawn and we use Lightning Dragon, we can get like a free Dawn afterwards, which on top of like 1000 Sunny, getting free Dawn, like there's just so much, you know, potential for free Dawn. The only thing is that now we're only playing 15 events, so having 2 in hand is going to be tough. The 10 Mom? I think that's too much of a late game card, I'm going to be honest, for the deck. Also, I could go down to 3 copies of Sanji. And then... I guess another Lightning Dragon, I guess. Yeah, I think Lightning Dragon could be pretty good for us. The thing is, like, on curve, we don't want to play this card, but that's, like, generally how it is anyways. We'd rather play, like, another Luffy and stuff. The only other issue is that with the Sanji, there's only, like, so many cards we want to play, but it's probably all fine. Alright, 10 Luffy. Because, like, Zoro on curve doesn't really do anything. Because everything is a 6k anyways. Like, he's a good card, don't get me wrong. But, like, on curve, he doesn't do anything. Most of the time, my opponent won't have anything that's 8k or less. And then, like, the other thing is that, like, I could also just see, like, we only play the Luffy instead. And then I can run this, and then also... Is it counterattack? No, that's the event. That's that event. Event. It also is law at this one, right? I have a plan to take down one of the 4 Emperors, yeah. Probably this. But this would probably be the next wave of testing. But I think the deck is pretty good. Yeah, I think Zoro was, like, not bad. But I think Luffy having, like... Luffy probably just has better synergy against... Like, if the turn that we played Zoro, if we instead played Luffy, we would have been able to do a lot. And then also, like, if we're at 8 Dawn, we go to 9 Dawn, and then if we have the 1000 Sunny out, we can attach 3 Dawn places. That's not even including, like, the 5-drop Luffy being able to attach stuff. So, like, all that aside, it means that we get... Like, it's moderately easy for us to get, like, the Dawn across places for Luffy to be able to get Rush. Because on 8, we're technically at 9. Some of Luffy's go as low as 11 events. Yeah, combo could be a little bit more vital. Also, like, Mama Ragon's, like the other thing that I noticed is, like, a lot of other decks, they have to make concessions on, like, what events they play. All of the events in this deck feel good. Like, they're, like, outside of, like, maybe I have a plan, like, all the rest of these cards are just good anyways. Like, you don't feel like you have to play mediocre events to be able to, like, find your combos, which is good. And, like, now that we have more targets, like now we have 7 targets for this Luffy to be good. Even, like, playing out Nami sometimes is just fine. Just getting this card on the board while also being able to attack as a 7k with the leader is still, like, fine. So, and then obviously Sanji's just a good card. We're only playing 6 2ks, but we're also playing Gum Gum Jet Gatling, and I think as a 6k leader, we don't need that as much. So, anyways, I'll do this. We're gonna be done for the day. I'll probably not be back till Monday. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll show off my post of what cards we pulled. We got some good stuff. And that's it. All right. Thank you guys. Who we raiding? Who's streaming right now? Who's streaming? Anyone I know? Anyone I know? Let's raid the Chris Blaze. Let's get the raid over there. Looks like they're doing a case opening. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a good weekend. Good luck on your polls. Good luck on your pre-releases. And I will see you guys. What was his name? Chris Blaze? I will see you guys. What the? It says channel not found. That can't be right. I'll see you guys next time. All right, join the raid. See you guys then. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.